Hello and welcome to the channel. This is the CBSE Class 10 English Language and Literature. Lesson 6 Mijbil the Otter. The story is about Gavin Maxwell, who lives in a cottage in Camisferna, Scotland. After his dog dies, he feels lonely and decides to keep an otter as a pet instead of another dog. In 1956, he traveled to southern Iraq and mentions his idea to a friend. The friend tells him that otters are common in Tigris marshes and are often tamed by locals. While in Basra to collect mail, Maxwell receives an otter from his friend, which he names Mijbil. At first, Mijbil is distant but soon becomes playful and friendly, especially with water. Maxwell discovers that Mijbil loves water and plays with it joyfully, even turning on a tap by himself. Transporting Mijbil to London is challenging because the airline requires the otter to be in a small box. During the journey, Mijbil escapes the box, causing chaos on the plane. But a kind air hostess helps. In London, Mijbil enjoys playing with toys and develops habits like walking on a specific wall. Londoners are confused about what Mijbil is, guessing he is a seal, squirrel, or even a walrus. So the story shows Maxwell's bond with Mijbil and the otter's playful nature. Gavin Maxwell, a writer living in a remote cottage called Camisferna in the West Highlands of Scotland, loses his beloved dog Johnny and feels too heartbroken to get another dog. Instead, he decides to try keeping an otter as a pet, thinking his water surrounded home would be perfect for it. In early 1956, while traveling to southern Iraq, he casually mentions his idea to a friend. The friend suggests getting an otter from the Tigris marshes near Basra, where otters are as common as mosquitoes and often tamed by local Arabs. Maxwell and his friend go to Basra to collect mail from the British Consulate General. His friend's mail arrives, but Maxwell's is delayed. He tries to cable and phone England, but faces problems like a broken line, a holiday closure, and another breakdown. His friend leaves after a week, but Maxwell stays 5 more days until his mail finally comes. When he returns to his room, he finds 2 Arabs with a squirming sack and a note from his friend. Here is your otter. This marks the start of Maxwell's lifelong fascination with otters. The otter named Mijbil, later scientifically called Lutrogel persipicillata maxwelli or Maxwell's otter, as it was a new subspecies, emerges looking like a small mud-covered dragon with soft fur underneath. For the first time, Mijbil is aloof and sleeps far from Maxwell. But by the second night, he sleeps on Maxwell's bed and soon becomes very curious and playful. Mijbil loves water more than anything. In the bathroom, he splashes wildly, rolls underwater, and overturns bowls to spread water everywhere. 2 days later, he even turns on a tap by himself to get water flowing. He plays like a soccer player with a rubber ball, juggles marbles on his belly, and follows Maxwell without a leash, responding to his name. Transporting Mijbil back to England is a nightmare. British Airlines won't carry animals, so Maxwell books a flight to Paris and then London, where Miz must be in a small 18-inch square box at his feet. He puts Miz in the box early to get used to it, but Miz tears the lining apart, injuring himself and bleeding. With minutes to spare, Maxwell rushes to the airport, puts Miz back in, and boards. On the plane, a kind air hostess lets Miz out on Maxwell's knee after he explains. But Miz escapes, causing panic. Passengers scream, "A rat!" and Maxwell gets curry on his face while chasing him. The air hostess calmly retrieves Miz, who soon returns to Maxwell's lap, nuzzling him affectionately. In London, where Maxwell has a flat, they stay for a month. Miz invents games like rolling a ping pong ball down a sloped suitcase lid and ambushing it. On walks with a leash, Miz develops habits like galloping along a low school wall on the way home, distracting everyone inside. Londoners don't recognize otters and guess he is a seal, squirrel, walrus, hippo, beaver, bear cub, leopard, and even a brontosaur. One worker asks, "What is that supposed to be?" The story highlights the joys and challenges of owning an otter, Maxwell's deep bond with Mijbil, and the otter's intelligent, playful personality. The lesson also includes pre-reading activities discussing pet care responsibilities from the SPCA, listing things to know about the gifted pet, and planning to bring an otter from Iraq's marshy hot deserts to London's temperate urban parks. Thank you very much.